Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate that so much. So let's go ahead and talk about this. This is hmm. Okay, so Rivian is currently under fire again. Before they increased the price for their truck about 20%, people were very angry about it, and the fact that people that pre-order their vehicle were also being punished as well too. If you ordered your car for a certain price, they raised it. They're raising your pre-order as well too. Most car companies, they don't tend to do that. If you had your pre-order locked in, the price doesn't change until you take delivery of the said car, or truck, or whatever it is. Um, and anyway, so they got so much backlash, they decided to, whoops, revert it back. And certain people actually canceled, and they gave those people chances to come back and secure back their pre-order and stuff like that. So that was nice. I guess they shouldn't have done that in the first place, or at least kind of like give like a warning of some sort. But people that had already put their order in, locked in, you should have not been affected. But people that are, putting their order in today or whatever, then you could increase the price. That should have been the right way to do it. Now, I don't know how old, it's probably like a day or two, the news on this one is that they're getting rid of their Explorer version. The Explorer one is the cheapest version of the R1T as well as the R1S. I think the R1S starts at RS1. I'm sorry, I think I got it wrong. RS1 and R1T starts. The R1T starts at what is it? 67,000. Now it's been increased to 73,000 is the base model if you want to get the truck. And then for the SUV version, the R1S, that one starts at 73, I think 73 or 76 or something like that. Let me get that number for you. So the R1S now starts at 78,000. So an increase, a substantial amount of increase, but the benefits of things that you actually get from the next level up is a little bit better, I guess. And the only thing that kind of sets you apart is the cost. So now you're, instead of looking at a $67,000 starting price, you're looking at 73, and then when you add on all their options, etc., you're looking at almost 70 to about $80,000, depending on what kind of options that you decide. I mean, it's a substantial increase. 6 grand ain't nothing to sneeze at, especially starting at 73,000 for the R1T. People are upset, and some people aren't upset. But business wise, I guess it makes sense. But the approach could have been taken differently. I think that there's definitely room for improvement. Like if you give the people that had their Explorer, discount so they can upgrade over to the new one, I think that would have been the right way to do it. Give them something back. I mean, even though I know that you're struggling as a company and hemorrhaging money like crazy, but just to save face, I think if you had just cut the price for, if you decide you want to keep your pre-order, just cut the price for about $3,000, just take $3,000 off and start the R1T at like, you know, 70 grand instead of 73. I think people would have been a little bit more appreciative, especially since you're getting rid of the cheapest version of that said vehicle. So let's go ahead and cover this article from the Verge. I highlighted certain areas, and yeah, let's do it. Alrighty then. So this is the title of the article. I've only, to be completely honest, like I went to the forum. Um, Give me 1 second. Let me see if I have that pulled up. So here's the forum, and I briefly went through it. Sorry, my eyes are super itchy. I briefly went through it. There doesn't seem to be like a massive anger. It's just, select people that are disappointed with it. And the fact that, not a lot of people pre-ordered the um the Explorer version. I think if they had way more orders for the Explorer than the, adventure package, I think that would have been, then it would have made sense for you to keep the one that people are spending their money on, not the most expensive one. I mean, when it comes to electric vehicles, you see that companies are selling the most expensive version of that said vehicle because they want to maximize their profit and get that money back so they can reinvest it back into the business to make it grow and get bigger, or investing into, better suppliers or more suppliers, more factories so they can expand and make more vehicles out. So, the fact that I think they should have just, I think somebody stated on this forum as well too, that they should have just had one trim and then just have it so where you can customize the things that you want and don't want. But we didn't know the whole pandemic thing was going to happen, so you know they didn't know. Shit happens. So anyway, here we go. Some Rivian customers aren't happy with the company canceled its most affordable truck. Rivian canceled the entry level versions of the R1T. So if you want to move up to the next one, which is the adventure package, it's going to cost you about 6 grand. Canceling the base Explorer model, which started at 67,500 in favor of the 73,000 adventure trim. Customers can either upgrade to the more expensive trim level or cancel their orders, the company advised. So they were like, cancel your order or eat dicks. Okay, just go ahead and go eat some dicks. We don't want your money anyway. But, to me, I feel like they should have done something, something for those people that had Explorer. I mean, it wouldn't have cost that much. um, but anyway, Rivian also discontinued the less expensive trim for R1S electric SUV delivery. So they just trying to streamline. So Tanya Miller, the company, says it made a decision to no longer offer the Explorer package so it can deliver as many vehicles as possible. Focusing the adventure trim package will let Rivian streamline its supply chain and make more vehicles. Uh yeah. If customers choose to upgrade, the price price increase will be determined by when they originally placed their order. If they cancel their pre-order, they will get a refund on their deposit. The company explains that only a small percentage of customers had ordered the Explorer. Okay, what is a small percentage? Like how many people? Can we get some numbers, please? Just asking for a friend. Um, this I think this to me kind of tells me like they were gonna give them an incentive of keeping their pre-order, but I guess not. Prices will increase. Price increase will be determined by when they originally placed their. See, that kind of make it seem like they're going to adjust the price if you decide to keep your adventure package, or if you decide to upgrade to the adventure package. It seems like they're going to give you some sort of an incentive or discount of some sort, but it's not. It's not totally arranged and let down at the same time when they got the email explaining the upgrade to a higher end truck will add another almost 8,000 to the price tag. And, you know, it's no surprise that most companies are actually increasing their price of their vehicles. Ford did the same thing. As soon as the government incentive were announced, all of a sudden, Ford increased the price of the F-150 Lightning. Coincidence? I think not. And then Rivian is also increased their price as well too, but that angered people. As I talked about it earlier. Now, where do we go from here? Where do they go from here? I think they're in a PR nightmare right now, but everything will blow over or something else will happen and we'll forget about it. But the best thing that they could have done is, they should have just, especially if you've been in order, if you're waiting for that order for a while, they should have given you an incentive so you can upgrade. I know I've said it like so many times. I still think that they should have done that. That would have been the right way to handle this. Um, people are definitely disappointed with the company and the moves that they've been making lately, and it's all the wrong moves. And I know that they're struggling. They laid off a bunch of people. I get all that, but you still have to make product that people want. And you do have a decent product that people actually want and are excited about it. The first, electric truck that's been shipped to consumers, which is just an amazing, achievement. Tesla is still bullshitting. The other truck that's been out too is the Ford F-150 Lightning, and that seems to be more attractive comparing to the Rivian because, Ford's everywhere. There's Ford dealerships everywhere. So if you ever need service your Ford F-150 trucks, there's literally dealerships galore. So you have options. So if you decide that you want a truck, I say look at the F-150 Lightning a little bit closer for if you value your money. But the R1T, it's a very unique truck, and I like it. And if I could get one, I probably would get one. But right now, making all the wrong moves, but we'll see what happens and what they decide to do. As always, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I appreciate every single one of you guys for the support, and I will see you in the next one.